Hello and welcome back to the Testnet team May update. You hear me, Fola. Without further ado, let's get into the business team for the month. Over to you, Igor.
Thank you, Fola. Hello, everyone. So this month has been mostly working on the, I mentioned previously, launching the website. We have launched that, and there are a couple of stuff that we had to go through. Essentially, we have been making some changes with some of the headlines, but we also worked on the errors that we got from the community member called QP. It's quite an extensive list, and I had to go through all of that, including some of the bits with the developer to make all these changes and make sure that everything is correct. Therefore, after these changes were implemented, there were also some internal stuff we had to go through, and now the website is working quite well, and there are no issues as of now, so everything seems to be fine. Apart from that, there was also some of the social media work to be done. The thumbnails, as you always know, for the YouTube, but we also are going to release the roadmap with the updated version. We have the consensus mechanism implemented now on the testnet part. And last but not least, we have been internally the discussion on the marketing and also the outreach tool for the VCs that we have been planning to go through. And pretty much that's it for my update for this month. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Igor. And I'll pass it over to Jamie for an update this month. Over to you, Jamie.
Thanks, Fola. Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Jamie. I'm officially coming out of the shadows. You may know me by the handle Mr. D. Kruger on Telegram. This month for me has been about updating the UI for the testnet wallet build, groundwork for the development preview launch that we're doing, usual social activities, of course, and just exploring how, I say just, but this is kind of a big deal, exploring how LLMs can compile controlled natural language in Tau code. That's been really exciting to kind of watch. On the development front of the wallet, we've been just building on the team's incredible work. So we've got most of the wallet backend is fully built now. Express API, account management, balance queries, transaction history. We're calling it Prototype 4 right now, but it's running against a local Tau testnet Docker at the moment. And we've also got it connecting to Andre's testnet node as well, whilst we test things, as you can see here. We've got account creation, balance reads, history, the usual things that you get from a typical wallet. But as we'll be working alongside Andre to flesh out all the Taunet specific features like rule creation and deployment to the network, and just keeping in mind how agents will traverse this landscape as it scales. And beyond the testnet wallet work, we've been planning what we're calling the development preview to support the developers as they build in the Taunet ecosystem and ultimately test the network. So we're working on documenting the steps to release ultimately and putting together a marketing plan, of course. So you'll see that start to come together, and you can follow the GitHub activity to see how things are progressing in real time. Thanks very much. Back to you, Fola.
All right. Thank you very much, Jamie. And over to me. What have we been working on? We've been working on a lot of things. We've focused on the UI, as Jamie would probably tell you. This would be around the testnet side of things, not testnet alpha. This is a much more fleshed out product that you'll be able to use and play with to ultimately bridge the gap between the more technical user to a user that is also interested but maybe has a lower threshold of technical expertise. So yeah, that's a very big process for us. It's not simple to be able to launch a platform that can do that. So yeah, this is why the testnet alpha process is also going to be super important. That's one of the things that we're designing at the moment. What that's going to look like, we'll release soon, but it's mainly going to be focused on a smaller number of users who are highly technical, who can come and break stuff and give us great feedback and show us what is working and what we need to fix before we get to testnet. So that's the headline of what the testnet alpha process is going to look like. That doesn't mean it's closed to you guys. Of course, our community members are family. You guys can come and join and play with it and give us feedback as well. If any of you guys also want to be part of that process, just let us know. Obviously, you guys are going to have whoever's part of that process is also going to need some technical understanding too. Also been working on the patents. So, having patents is not simple. And that's something that we always continue to work on. Had's an absolute monster when it comes to creating great ideas. I'm sure the rest of the team would agree. And yeah, making sure our patents are strong and we continue to protect the project and the token and support all of the things with the intellectual property around the project too. Also been working on the business model and fundraising based on that as well. That's just a process. That's a process that's just started. So yeah, fleshing that out as well. What is the model of Testnet? How do things work? What's the flywheel? Again, that's also in the process too. Yeah, but that's about it. Wraps it up for the month. Thank you very much. See you guys on the next one. And our socials. Can't forget the socials. That's Tau_net on Twitter or X. That's Taunet, all one word, on Telegram. And that is Taunet Agrs on Reddit. That's our subreddit. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.